UB40's story is one of unity, struggle, and triumph. A tale of how a group of working-class friends from Birmingham transformed their hardships into timeless music that spoke to millions.
The girls and play.
The band's journey began in the late 1970s, a time when Britain was experiencing deep economic depression. Jobs were scarce and tensions were high, especially in diverse industrial cities like Birmingham. It was in this environment that 8 young men from different racial and cultural backgrounds, English, Jamaican, Irish, and Scottish, found common ground in their love for reggae music. The name UB40, taken from the unemployment benefits form, symbolized exactly who they were. Young, broke, and unemployed, but full of hope and talent. Their rehearsal space was modest, often cramped and smoky, filled with secondhand instruments and endless dreams. They didn't have fancy studios or big record deals at first, just raw energy and a passion to make music that told the truth. When they released their debut album, Signing Off, in 1980, it wasn't just an album, it was a message. The record's cover even looked like an unemployment benefits card, reflecting their lives at the time. Songs like Food for Thought, King, and Burden of Shame spoke about social injustice, racism, and poverty, echoing the voices of Britain's youth who felt ignored. UB40's sound was something special. They blended deep reggae bass lines with jazzy horns and smooth, soulful vocals. Ali Campbell's voice carried warmth and emotion, while Brian Travers' saxophone added that signature UB40 groove. They didn't just copy Jamaican reggae, they gave it a new British flavor, shaped by their multicultural roots, old reggae classics they grew up listening to, including Red Red Wine, which became one of the biggest reggae pop hits in history. Its relaxed rhythm and heartfelt lyrics made it a song for all occasions, whether in bars, family gatherings, or radio airwaves. The song's success took UB40 to the top of the charts in the UK and later, the United States. But UB40 didn't stop there. Through the 1,980 seconds and early 1,990 seconds, they released hit after hit, Cherry O Baby, If It Happens Again, Rat in Me Kitchen, and their soulful duet, I Got You, Babe, with Chrissy Hind. Their concerts were electric crowds, swayed, danced, and sang along to every beat. They became cultural ambassadors for reggae, bringing the spirit of Jamaica to audiences from London to Los Angeles, from Africa to Asia. Their music was always more than entertainment. It was about connection. UB40 represented a Britain that was changing, a society learning to live together through diversity. Their lyrics reflected unity, peace, and resilience, and they stayed true to their working-class values even as fame surrounded them. However, fame came with challenges. The 2000s brought internal conflicts, especially when lead singer Ali Campbell left the group in 2008. His departure divided fans and led to 2 separate versions of UB40 performing around the world. Yet, despite the split, both bands continued to carry the UB40 spirit, performing the classics, recording new songs, and keeping the reggae flame alive. UB40's legacy is everlasting. They sold over 70 million records worldwide, earned multiple Grammy nominations, and introduced reggae to audiences who had never heard it before. More than just musicians, they became storytellers of the human spirit, turning struggle into rhythm, unity into melody, and hope into harmony. Listeners of a simpler time, when reggae rhythms carried messages of love, equality, and peace. UB40's journey from unemployment lines to global stages remains one of the most inspiring stories in music history. Thank you, my viewer. Feel free to like and comment.